to the court. This is Recaps with Coach Tae. The plays, the players, the truth. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. Go. Go.
What it do? We up in this mother. What's up, y'all, man? I'm Coach Tae, and welcome to a first episode. We cranking up and off. Know what I'm talking about, man. Football is finally here. We got college. We got NFL, everything. So we finna get to it, man. Get my brother's name up here. Get my brothers up here, man. We finna pop it off. What's poppin', man? Okay, let me get that in me. I guess. Boom. Paste. Here I go, y'all. I'm just getting my brothers in here, man. And we finna go on and pop it off. Hey, I put that link in there, Brody. Yo. I'm sorry for the late start. I'm just waiting on my brothers to get in. I got the link in the chat. Anyways, man, we go on and start with the goddamn Colorado game. Excuse my language. I can't talk like that. Okay. There go my bro. Go add him to the stage. Hey, Ray.
Yeah. Hello.
How you doing, my brody?
Man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Wait, hold on.
Slow adding. What's going on? There you go. I'm waiting on my brothers to get back up here, man. We finna get right into it. Okay, there go T-Ray. What's up with it, T-Ray?
I had to fix my audio. Man, I can't call it, bro. How you doing? You gonna hate me. I'm telling you now.
Oh, man, I'm doing good. Okay, there go Kevin, man.
You gonna hate me.
I mean, nah, we finna get right to it.
I'm saying it now. You gonna hate me.
Lil' bro.
Hey, what's up with it?
Yeah, what's up, baby?
Hey, what's up, Keelan?
Man, so what y'all think, man? Georgia Tech upset Colorado 27-20 at the crib, man. What we thinking?
Shit,
Go ahead.
Oh no, I'm about to say shit. I'm gonna have to listen to y'all because I only was able to watch the fourth quarter. Shit, I just got off not too long ago, so I'm gonna see what y'all think about most of the game.
Man, from
So
what
I
I
didn't get to see
seen,
I didn't get to see the first quarter. So I won't speak on that. I know some turnovers happened. The part what I always look at for Colorado is the big uglies. You know what I'm saying? The offensive defensive line, because that has always been the question mark on that team. And I can say they've gotten better, but not drastically.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it was some spots that hold Okay,
So y'all got high expectations for them this year than last year, or y'all just trying to see how they
I'm
gonna
gonna put it
perform?
like this. Say, I haven't had higher expectations for them since year one. Like
Yeah,
year one, when everything went on and happened and the hype of prime and all that other stuff, like I had expectations then. And after I saw how that year played out, I said, okay, they got to show me something in the trenches. So we fast forward to last year, and did they do a little better? Yeah, but their trenches was still garbage, right? And now you look at what they did in this game, and don't get me wrong, like defense is firing off. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't play bad, but there was 2 points in that game where I was like, yeah, that offensive line is still a problem. Those back-to-back QB sneaks.
yeah.
Them back-to-back QB sneaks, when I say there was no move, the only reason why he even got the first down is because of the defender's momentum, not the offensive line, not the quarterback.
Can you hear me?
So,
Yeah.
so I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I don't have high expectations for them, but I do hope they do well. But I'm not expecting much.
T-Ray, you can hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, I ain't gonna lie. From what I seen, the defense is still kind of the same. They got better. The offense, the quarterback, I ain't gonna lie, he got to come on with it. I don't know if it's because his nerves was bad, but he made some ill-advised throws, bro, that kind of had me hot. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you because, I'm kind of real invested in him, bro, but I was hot, bro. I can't even lie, fam. Like, it was a few throws for sure. I feel like changed the whole dynamic of the game. And it was a little play calling that I didn't like neither. And then I kind of feel like they got away from the run early too, bro, because the Mekhi Welch, the sophomore, he was toting that
yeah.
rock early.
Oh yeah,
Like it
yeah, yeah, yeah.
improved a lot.
No, he run that kid runs strong, and he's very useful out of the backfield too, as a receiver. Um, the only reason why I didn't chalk a lot to the quarterback because he hasn't played on the stage yet. You know what I'm saying? Like he played for I want to say FAU last year or
Nah,
oh no
Liberty.
Liberty. He
It
played
was
for
Liberty.
Liberty last year. I know that's not the same atmosphere. I know it's not. So I think that's why the play calling even looked how it looked because you got to get him comfortable. You can't expect a guy who ain't never done that to go out here and start flinging it, 30, 40 times down the field. So I
But
didn't really
also his
play
experience,
into
though,
that
bro.
much.
He
Huh?
got a lot of experience, though. That's the same thing they
But
kind of said about Shador.
you right, but Shador was different. Shador was different because it was like his dad could train him differently. Like he had that was like a double whammy because he is your quarterback and he is your son. So you
Yeah.
can train that kid differently. You can do a lot of extra work with your son because he is your son. Once everything stop and people are away from the field and they go home to their people or whatever the case may be, with Shador is different because Shador is going home with you. So you can kind of do a couple more extra things to get him comfortable in that space. Plus, Shador is a pure passer. Like
Okay.
Shador is a pure passer. Like bro was a dual threat quarterback. And I'm not by no means am I downplaying his ability, but he's a dual threat quarterback. Shador has never been that. You know what I'm saying? He'll get out there and run a little bit, but he's not that. You know what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah.
I think when you think about the atmosphere, you think about the tier level, because again, Liberty is not Power Five.
Nah,
They're just not.
but I'm
So
gonna say this. Like, okay, I'm gonna get into some stats. They was all right. Haynes King, quarterback from Georgia Tech, was 13 to 20 for 143, no passing touchdowns, one interception. He rushed for 19. He rushed the ball 19 times for 156 yards and scored 3 touchdowns. Uh, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like Colorado kind of killed themselves early too, as far as like they got quick early turnovers in the game, like back to back to back turnovers, and they didn't capitalize on but one of them. And I feel like that
mhm.
was I said it kind of early that was gonna come back and haunt them later on in the game. And as later on in the game, Georgia Tech just kept running the ball. You could see as later on in the game how it affected them, bro. They was wore down.
I'm gonna say it like this. Read that man's stats off again.
Haynes King, he completed 13 of 20 passes for 143 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception, and he rushed the ball for 19 times for 156 yards, 3 touchdowns. Longest run was 45 yards.
That last part, that 19 for 140 or 150,
150
don't sound no different than the past 2 years.
Of Colorado defense, run defense.
Yes,
huh?
like it doesn't, and it seemed like that they still have not gotten a handle on how to stop, because your quarterback, like, one, he played very conservative. Man threw the ball less than 25 times. He threw the ball less than 25 times.
Caden Salter completed 17. Caden Salter went 17 of 28 for 159 yards, 1 passing touchdown, rushed for 43 yards, and he ran for 1 touchdown.
I'm gonna be real with Salter. I can see, and I know this is crazy to say, this is a crazy take. I can see him not being their guy by like week 4.
Hey, that's actually not a crazy take, bro, because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I'm a big fan, but I told you, bro, it's some throws that he made like early in, I want to say it might have been 3rd quarter. I don't know who the running back is. Price, his name was Price. I don't know where he came from, but he was wide open in the flats, and dude just straight open, about walk-in touchdown. Like, I literally, bro, I was over here losing my stuff, bro. Like, no, because I'm telling you, nah, because that stuff is hard to come back from, bro. If you know football for real, bro, like, you have, like, the gimmies, you have to get the gimmies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's going to be a few plays that's going to sway the other team way. It's going to be a few plays to sway your way, but you have to get the gimmies, bro. No,
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Definitely.
I want to see what is this team's identity, because the past 2 years with this team, it was, we got something to prove. Now, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, now you're not as much as the underdog as you were these past 2 years. These past 2 years, people truly didn't expect anything from you. So whatever positive you did is a bonus, because, hey, we didn't. This program has been terrible forever. So the fact that y'all coming in and put 2 winning seasons together, hey, but you've done that now. So you can't lean on that again. You can't say, oh, well, you know, we won 8 games last year, we won 9 this year. No, it's like people are expecting you to really produce, and you have the same problem.
I'm going to say this. Defense still pretty solid to me. I know they gave up 27 points, but I look at it from a different angle because, like I said, I want to say at least 4 or 5 drives that probably was like either 1 first down or 4 and outs.
I can't say that.
It was, but I'm saying, you know,
no.
I
feel you. I'm saying I can't give
so much of your offense not helping you.
You're right, but what I'm saying is, like, this is the part that I'm getting at. This team rushed, not even counting the entire team's rushing. The quarterback rushed for 150 yards, gang.
Facts.
Damn.
Like no matter how you shred that, no matter how you sit up and try to build on some stuff, the quarterback rushed for 150 yards.
The quarterback?
The quarterback.
You gotta, but like I said, from what I watched, because, you know, it's all different perspectives. It was like he had a few good runs early in the game, but that second half, bro, he was busting their butt open, bro.
I'm gonna say it like this. I'm not even speaking from perspective. I'm speaking from football logic. If the other team can't stop the run, 9 out of 10 they're gonna lose. It's different with throwing the ball. You can toss some up there and somebody catch it. You might not even know it's down there. You can toss some up there and somebody catch it. But if a team can legitimately run the ball,
I agree with Keelan.
Like, if a team can legitimately, like, this is not about perspective here. This is just football 101. If you can't stop the run,
Yeah.
you
No,
feel
that's a
me?
fact. But you out. But this is what I'm saying. So okay, you don't feel like okay. Let's just say early. Okay, boom. They capitalized off one of the turnovers. Now, even if they get one more touchdown in the field goal, or if they score 2 touchdowns, because they was in great field goal position. I mean, great field position. Georgia Tech can't run the ball like that. They're now forced to throw the ball. So what I'm saying is they really pretty much they didn't really get no help from their offense. I'm saying I know your defense got to constantly hold it down, but you know, bro, the more opportunities that you get, like you gonna get tired, bro. Now, what I
You
will say
made a
about this
statement.
too, before you go, what I will say about this too, Colorado linebacker core is way better than they was these past few years. I will say that, and they run blocking was way better, like as a whole.
But
I will say that.
understand, that's not saying a lot.
I
Like, that's
mean,
not saying a lot, though.
but those, what I'm saying is those were 2 big issues for them these past years.
And
So I'm
they
saying I think
still
that's something to
are.
work with.
No, I feel you, but they still are. Like, you know what this game showed everybody else on their schedule? They still cannot stop the run, and they're still not strong on their front end. Like no matter, like you said a second ago, that it was about 8 drives where it was 3 and outs or something of that nature where they did not produce points, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said it was about 8 of them.
Dude looked like, but I ain't gonna lie, Salter looked like he was a little gun shy.
I completely understand that. I'm not even speaking to the quarterback play now. Like I said, I gave him a pass for that because of the change of level. I gave him pass. What I'm saying is, bro, if y'all went out there and got about 8 different times where it was a 3 and out or turnover on down, that means that's 8 times that y'all didn't, or I'm gonna say 5 times where you didn't execute on those turnovers.
Okay, I
Like, we
want to
can
say
sit
this.
up and talk about that all day, but like, again, football 101. If you stop them 8 times, and aren't producing on the other side of it, you can't sit up and say, "Oh, it's because so and so not helping, so and so not helping." Like, no, like, if you could do
Okay.
that,
So answer me
you know
this,
what I'm
Dennis.
saying?
So answer me this. Do we look at the offensive coordinator, Pat Shermer, in any way for how the play calling went?
You have to, but you also have to understand that Pat Shermer probably knows I have a guy. Like, think about some of these passes they were throwing. Double passes and
Yeah,
and
they ran a
running
couple
back
of verses.
screens. The offensive coordinator knew the stage is too big. That's why he giving him the passes. He knew. Like, you got to
So
think your plan is orchestrated around the guys you have and the guys you're facing. And I put money on it. A halfback screen is not something you trying to put out there on the defense.
do we
They ain't
think
even
Juju?
overly blitzing you. So
Do we
why
think
would you
Juju
keep
the
running
guy?
that? Huh?
Do we think Juju gonna end up being the guy?
The backup quarterback,
Yeah, the true freshman,
he
the
gonna get a
5-star.
shot for sure. Especially
I
if
gotta watch him some more.
especially if he got some buzz.
No, dude,
Because
nice. Dude was a
no, I'm
5-star.
not saying he not. I'm not saying he not. I'm saying if he got some buzz, like, because now with college football being monetized the way it is, if that boy name is making more noise than Salter or Slater, whatever his name is, yeah, he gonna get a shot.
I will say this too. Juju, from what I watched all offseason, is more of a better passer of the ball. Salter is for sure a dual threat. But just like I said about some of those ill-advised throws earlier, bro, Juju for sure, even as a freshman making them throws, he cannot. And I'm not gonna put too much slack on both teams, because really no teams over this weekend I'm gonna put too much slack on, because it is their first live action game. You know what I'm saying? So I know Russ gonna play a factor. I know nerves, all that type of stuff gonna play a factor. So I ain't gonna just be too harsh, but certain stuff like that, the gimmies, like I said, you got to take advantage of the gimmies. I'm just a firm believer in that.
I'm
But
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because you made a statement about the Juju kid, and I'm not. I'm not knocking him. I'm gonna go back to football 101 with this one. He ain't start.
Who, Juju?
Yeah, he ain't start. He's not their starter.
No. He's a
So
backup.
by that standard, hear me out. By that standard, how can I actually say he's going to do better? And I'm not saying he won't. I'm not saying he won't. He could come in there and actually own that team. But just football 101. If this guy's number one on the depth chart and this guy's number two, it's a reason for that.
Well, I mean, he is. I told you, Salter got 3 years experience. So I mean, I would think like
I
you would
got you.
naturally go with the more experienced guy starting out. But like you said, by week 4, especially if he missing throws like that can lead, early in the game. Like I said, that can lead to scoring drives. He for sure, the freshman for sure gonna get some burn. But I ain't gonna lie, this week 1 of that, we ain't gonna worry about that. We're gonna get to some big news that I know Ed been having everybody tripped
Yeah,
out.
because I just want to see, and then I'm gonna let you finish.
So, man, okay, y'all see it on the screen, man. What we think about this Dallas Cowboys
Well,
trade?
I'm
Michael
glad you brought
Parsons to
that
the
up.
Green Bay Packers.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was the first person to mention that when I came over there, and you was just adamant about how it was impossible, that it was far fetched, that Jerry wasn't gonna do it, and I was
Hey,
saying, nah, I swear to God, Keelan, I came over.
you're right. I can't lie.
So
Hey, Kev, I'm not gonna lie to you. I would have been on Tay side in that argument. And
see,
He
it's
has
not from
always
it.
shown to sign his stars. He has
Right,
always
like
shown to
like
sign his stars.
Jerry always signed the guys he drafted. We don't see nobody he drafted outside of DeMarco Murray don't get re-signed.
hey,
Everybody gets re-signed if Jerry signed them. So
I
that
Listen,
guess I
one
was in
that
the
one
minority
definitely threw me
then.
for a loop.
I guess I was in the minority then because when I said I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he got traded, but you know.
I'm a say it like this: we are creatures of habit, and especially when dealing with this media and entertainment stuff, you have to look at it for what it is. And in a lot of scenarios through the years, we done watch this cat and mouse game be played with
Yeah,
with that team,
yeah,
oh
with the
yeah,
God,
Cowboys.
yeah.
Like we
That's
see
true.
it so often, and the guy still gets signed.
Get signed. Yeah,
So
that's true. That's true.
so when this situation happened, I'm like, whatever, bro. It's the game. No, Jerry like publicity. This is the number one sports franchise in the world. Stuff like this adds to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
didn't really look into it too deep. Once it happened, the fan in me, I called Tay so fast. I called Tay so fast. But once I had a chance to really sit back and really think about it, Micah has never won a playoff game for us.
but he ain't been the. But nah, we ain't gonna do that though, because he ain't
He
been the reason
hasn't.
y'all lost neither.
It's a combined thing because each time that we lose, like I'm gonna say it like this: when the game is on the line, who are you looking to?
But it's
on
situational though.
defense,
It's situational
No, in
football.
general, we talk about football here.
I would say
Any sport here.
your
You
best
looking for
players,
your guys. You're
your
looking
best
for
players,
your best exactly.
your best players.
And then
Yeah.
I found out the stat that in 4 playoff games he had one sack.
Okay, so Keviante, I want to ask you, bro, what you think about the package? I'm gonna get to you too, T-Ray. What you think about the package that Dallas received? Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks, a 2026 first round and a 2027 first rounder.
Shit, I think Tom and Ted, but I mean, I don't think Clark. He a decent linebacker, but I don't
D-tackle,
think
He
D-tackle.
a D
D
tackle,
tackle,
bro.
yeah. But I don't think him with the first 2 rounds is equate to Michael Parsons. Just from what we've seen from Michael Parsons' first 4 years, man, he been all pro since he came in the league. So you don't really get, it's hard to find, find DN. Well, Michael Parsons played DN, right? Or
Yeah.
DN
inside.
and
Yeah,
linebacker. I think
That's
both.
the thing.
yeah,
It's not
yeah,
hard to find that. It is
yeah.
not hard to find that.
But I'm talking about, but at that level though,
We
and
don't
quick,
need it at that level. Like, look, this is me. I know it was your turn. I
yeah,
apologize,
yeah, no,
Kev. I'm
you
I'm
good,
gonna take over.
good.
Like I said,
What
the
you think
fan in
before
me
you
at
get
first.
started though? What you think about what they got back though? Before you even get into your
Uh,
what you,
I don't like the trade. I don't, me personally, I don't like the trade. But I'm not a Cowboy fan. But I don't think it's a good trade.
Okay,
But
go
I'm
T-Ray. What
listening
about
to you.
before you start, T-Ray? What you think about the trade before you get into what you was gonna get into?
Before I even get into that, this is sidebar. Is I don't know what, but I be hating you dudes who be from somewhere and don't mess with your team. How you from somewhere and don't mess with your
What do
No.
you
team?
mean?
Do you know who our pops is?
What? But this the thing though. Why? Because I'm from Dallas, I gotta be a Cowboy fan when there ain't nothing to be a fan about. These
Loyal
guys,
to the soil, my boy.
no,
God, like
no,
golly.
no. I'm a New
Bro,
York Giants fan.
our daddy told us every year the Cowboys was gonna win the Super Bowl, bro, and them folks ain't sniffed one, fam. You can't blame us, bro.
Now, Keelan,
And that don't
Keelan,
look
Keelan. What
so
I
I don't
will say
care.
is
I'm a
though,
Cowboys fan,
but
bro.
look,
But I like him. I'm a Cowboys fan too, low key.
You not.
what I thank you. He's not a real Cowboy fan.
He
I'll be honest with
Hey,
you.
not.
I told you
He's not a
last year,
real Cowboy
bro. I jumped on the bandwagon last year, and it was a down year, and we gonna have
It's
another
been
down year.
down years. We haven't won nothing.
fan.
But no, but what I'm saying is, we didn't make the playoffs last year, and it don't look like we're gonna make
He is
them
a
this
New
year.
England Patriots fan and a Kansas City Chiefs fan.
And
I
I'm a
know. I
Cowboys
know.
fan.
No,
And I'm
you're
a
not.
Cowboys fan.
No, you're not. But to speak on because I ended up I ended up watching some tape on dude. We're getting, I think what a lot of us are doing is getting caught up on the fact that, yo, Micah Parsons is like a momentum changing rusher. And I'll never argue that because that's the truth. What has been our problem?
A multitude of things.
Yeah,
No,
I
no,
was
no,
about to
no,
say it
no.
ain't
The
just one
big
problem. Not
what is
stopping the
our
run.
biggest
Not stopping the
problem?
run. Not stopping the run.
Not stopping the, and it's been that way for about 3 years.
Draft better
It's been
defensive tackles than Mozzie Smith.
Kenny
I mean,
Clark.
I'm just saying, I ain't trying to like be like that, but I'm just saying, like, he cool.
No,
But I'm
because I
saying,
think Mozzie Smith
if you're
is
gonna do a
ass. I
first
don't know if
round
I can
draft
say
pick, you
that on
gotta be
here, but
dope.
Mozzie Smith is ass. 100%. He is garbage.
I
So
ain't gonna say
when
yes, but I'm saying, like,
no, he
you gotta
is.
do
You
better
a
than this
first.
in the
No, no,
first
no, no,
round
no, no,
pick.
no. You not finna try to lift his head up. That nigga ass. Like he is ass, bro. You don't go in the first round and don't sniff the field. That don't make sense. And you a defense, like, bro. Matter of fact, when we drafted him, everybody was like, "Oh yeah, we're finna really sure up the run. He's a one tech type of guy, and all this other trash, garbage, just suck." So when I think about it like that, it's like, and then I looked at this Kenny Clark kid, I'm like, that's better than anything we have right now.
Yeah. Like I said,
That's better
he's
than
solid. He's solid.
anything we had.
He's
This,
solid. But I think
And as far as our pass rush go, we had rotational players in that spot. Will any of them be Micah? No, but we don't need them to be if we got 6, 7 guys that we can keep fresh and rotate.
I'm
If you think back, I'm gonna go back to the '07, '08 Giants. That team, you had old Michael Strahan, you had Justin Tucker, you had OC Umanura before he became that. You had JPP before he became that. They rotated these cats. None of them were bona fide pass rushers at that point, but they kept them fresh and rotated them, and they ended up being the 18-0 team. Am I saying that this will be anything like that? No. But what I'm saying is that has shown us it's possible. You don't need a Lawrence Taylor, Micah Parsons-esque pass rusher to be great. You don't. But if you can't stop the run, just like what we were talking about with Colorado, if you can't stop the run, your team is, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't have a lot of chances of winning.
But see, I mean that's true too. But I think it's also a benefit to have like a defense, like a nigga on the other end that's a game changer. Like T.J. Watt is a game changer. Myles Garrett is a game changer. Like I put Michael Parsons in that type of category. So I just
Okay.
you
so
know what I'm
look, I want
saying.
to ask something.
No,
On
let me
something.
speak to that before you go in, Tay. Let me speak to that. Name all them guys you just named.
I was just talking about the dudes that play Michael Parsons, which is T.J. Watt is a game changer.
Myles Garrett,
Myles Garrett is a game changer. You know what I'm
Bosa.
saying? So yeah.
They are 100%. Now, I can't use Miles Garrett because his team is in shambles. But TJ Watt's effect on the game, you see. Actually,
You
I
see?
can use Miles. You see both of them. You see
Yeah,
both of their effects on the game.
that's what
You
I'm getting to.
cannot say that about Micah.
I disagree. I
Those
say
guys
maybe.
also got better collectives around them defensively too, though.
But Keelan, but this is what I'm saying. Now, maybe not in the playoffs, but we have seen in the regular season Michael Parsons completely like take control over the game on the defense. Maybe not as much as Miles Garrett did last year, but he had moments. He had moments last year for sure where he did that. Then he had what about 13 sacks last year? 13,
Yeah,
14
and
sacks.
he was partly injured. Okay,
Yeah.
so look,
Yeah.
I want to ask this, right? I want to ask this. I'm gonna start with you, Kev. How do you think this benefits both teams? Starting with Green Bay, where do you see Green Bay going by making this move, adding Michael Parsons to their defense with the team that they building?
Uh, I mean, just me personally, I think Green Bay benefited more from it. And I think they got better because they also had a solid. I mean, they weren't the best front four, but they had a solid defense too. And you add Mike over there, I think
Mm-hmm.
they gon' I think they just gonna get better. And I believe in Jordan Love. You know, I think he got all the talent in the world. I just think
Nah,
he
he a
just
dog.
I
Jordan
think he
Love
just
is
got
a
to prove
dog.
it. Like they got Josh Jacobs in the backfield. They got Reed on the
Matthew
outside.
Golden.
They
Mm-hmm.
got Christian Washington on the outside. So I think Green
Matthew
Bay.
Golden. No, I'm sorry. Matthew Golden. Like, let's be real. I'm gonna say this about Jordan
And stop
Love.
cutting niggas
I,
off.
Are
you're
you good?
right.
You good?
I apologize. My fault, family. Um, Jordan Love, I felt like he runs in that same kind of like like aesthetic as the past quarterbacks of Green Bay. He has
Yeah,
that
yeah,
really quick
yeah, yeah,
release.
yeah,
He
yeah,
throws a pretty ball.
yeah.
I think what happened with him is he hasn't had a solidified number one.
That
That's
I
where his
agree. I
issue
agree.
was.
I agree with
Now
that.
that he has a solidified number one,
Yeah,
that's a scary team, and I
yeah. That's
hate it.
scary. It did. Yeah,
I
yeah,
actually hate it. That is a
So,
yeah. That's why
scary
so,
team.
I think
so what's
that.
they selling? What Kev? And then we're gonna go to UT Ray, and then I'm gonna get into mines after UT Ray. So Kev, what you got they selling? What you got Green Bay selling this year? Because they was a playoff team
If
last
they
year.
because they was somewhat banged up. I know their receivers was kind of unhealthy for some of the games last year. I said if Green Bay can be at least not 100% healthy, 90% healthy, I got Green Bay winning by 12 or 13 games this year. 12 to 13 games.
So I'm saying
Uh,
what we saying Super Bowl
Uh
contender championship NFC championship
see
like.
I can because I still a lot of people don't believe in San Francisco, but I'm not off the San Francisco bandwagon. I'm not off. You still got to count in Detroit. Can't count out Philly. I said they in that pack. I say second round to NFC Championship. I say that. I say that.
Okay, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. T Ray. So who would you say benefited more? Green Bay, and if so, how? Or Dallas, and if so, how?
I gotta go with Green Bay, just because of what we saw them as last year. They were a playoff team.
Mhm.
Only reason why I can't put Dallas, not Dallas, why I can't speak to Dallas is if it was better or worse, is because last year wasn't a good year. And I understand that this year is something different. Like me personally, I like what our team looks like right now, but obviously the proof is in the pudding. Like until your wins and losses look a certain way, it don't matter how I feel about it. So
See,
I can't really say what Dallas will look like.
Keelan,
But I
I
think
want to respond. My bad. I just want to respond. See, my
Nice.
thing,
Go
you
ahead.
know, I don't. I'm not a hater, nothing like that, but I truly don't think the Cowboys gonna reach the certain level of success till y'all get another quarterback. And Keontae, no, like I actually fuck with Dak Prescott. Like I mean I don't know because I like Dak. I just don't think. Truthfully, this might be blasphemy, but I put him and Lamar in the same category as
Oh
far
my
as not being
gosh.
able to get
Oh my.
the job done.
Oh
When
my
they
gosh.
got the
I'm
same
gonna I'm
playoff record.
gonna I'm gonna
They
say
got the same playoff record.
oh,
They got the same
I'm
playoff
gonna
record.
go with my take. I'm not even going to
let
entertain
me
that.
hold on. I will. I will.
Let me stay on topic. Let me stay on topic. I'm gonna go with Green Bay too, bro. Just for the simple fact, and I got them at least if they stay healthy, like you said, I believe they got the right weapons, the coaching staff. They got Gary. They got a good back end. I believe they can possibly be an NFC championship team to a Super Bowl team, just depending on how the cards fall. Because when I realistically look at the landscape of the NFC, I'm realistically looking at Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Commanders, Detroit Lions, Los Angeles Rams, and Green Bay. I'm saying as the strong teams. Well, because Green Bay was a dark horse for me at first, but this put them as a strong team for me now.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying though.
See, I mean, don't sleep on the Rams either. The Rams.
Ah, that's why I said I put the Rams in there.
Yeah, okay.
I put the Rams in there. Pop's talking about Crawford or Canelo. I'm going with Crawford, man.
Come on, man. Like
I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that one. Yeah, I don't know.
I know. But I ain't even we already locked in. September 13th.
Oh, look, man, we're gonna stay on a little Cowboy news before we head over to college. You know, we're gonna do some little pregame stuff because the games start next week. So gonna get, you know, some predictions, some players to watch out for, who y'all looking for in each game, you know, some coachings that moved around on both sides. So Eagles versus Cowboys, man. I'm gonna start with you this time, T-Ray. Who you got, man? Week 1. How we looking?
Who you think?
I don't know.
So this is the fan answer. This is the fan answer understanding.
This is recorded.
That's cool. I don't care. I'm gonna stand on it. So
just telling you.
Dak healthy has only lost to the Eagles single digit time. He has double digit wins though. Just throwing that out there. I'm just saying. Dak Prescott has double digit wins against the Eagles when he's healthy and single digit losses. I don't care how you feel about it. I'm just throwing stats out. So if Dak is healthy,
smoke and mirror.
That's a fact, though.
Man, give me a score, man. Give us a score, man, because
I'm actually gonna go high scoring. I'm gonna go 35-32.
Cowboys way.
Yes, Brandon Aubrey is going to end the game. I see it like that. I'm calling it right now.
Oh boy, Kev, it's on you, man. And then
35-32. Brandon Aubrey for the win. Late in the game, 67-yard field goal.
This is outrageous.
Week 1, Dallas and Philly. I got Philly 28-24.
Huh?
Yeah, I got Philly 28-24.
28. Okay. I'm gonna give my score prediction. Then we're gonna get into some players to look for. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. I'm taking Philadelphia. They will put over 30 plus points, and the Cowboys will not score over 20-something points.
You think it's gonna be a blowout?
They losing Michael Parsons. They getting Clinton Clark, who coming off a down year. I think Saquon Barkley is going for 120 plus. If they try to play man-to-man coverage with Trayvon Diggs out, they will get barred and scarred. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert will have a big game. Momentum game. I don't see it. I got Philadelphia winning by double digits, and I got them putting up 30 points. That's just me.
Now, go ahead, Keegan.
Go ahead, Kev, because I was about to say something to him.
Oh, I was gonna say to respond to you, Kante. You know, I wouldn't be surprised at all, but I just think it's week 1. I'm trying not to just completely shit on Dallas, so I'm just trying to.
28-24 though.
28-24.
Can I say something
like that?
Can I say something real quick?
Week 1.
Can I say something real quick? Are we going to now? I'm gonna speak back to just football. Not how I feel about it, just football. Are we going to act like when these teams are healthy, either one of them blow each other out?
They have. Really have smacked them.
When we were healthy.
Yes.
When?
Last year.
No, they didn't.
We were not healthy last year.
They didn't blow them out either. They didn't.
The first game they played?
We did not. We were not healthy last year.
I'm saying when they first played, I know back on the back end of the season they wasn't. I'm saying before Dak played them before he went out.
Oh yeah, they blew him out that game.
They smacked them. They smacked them, fam.
Last year?
Yes.
I wasn't
Not the
watching.
second game, the first game.
Yes.
What his camp? Oh,
So
I'm gonna
look,
have to go back
okay,
and look at that.
I got y'all prediction. So who's some key players that personally y'all both looking out for? And I'm gonna start with you, Kel.
I'm on Dallas. I'm looking to see how the receiving core gonna mesh, and I'm looking to see how that gonna come out, and how if I really want to see how George Pickens gonna play on on the side of CeeDee Lamb. I just want to see how they gonna benefit off each other. To me, Dallas don't gotta. I don't believe in Williams. I forgot his first name. That's a question
Devontae?
mark. I don't think y'all running game is gonna be worth nothing. But I'm open to being wrong. I do think, to me, they got two number one wide receivers and they got a solid quarterback. So I do think that I ain't gonna shit on them. I think they're gonna be able to put up on some points. And I think Philly gonna do what Philly do, man. They offense is just loaded, and they didn't lose nobody on the offensive line. You know what I'm saying. So I think Philly gonna come back and do what Philly do.
What about you, T. Ray? Who you looking out for? Who's some players you watching for both teams?
Tyler Booker. Tyler Booker.
Was that the one they drafted this year or last year?
Yeah.
This year. Last year, I still don't like that we moved the right tackle to left tackle, just understanding that the right tackle is usually your weakest lineman. Your left tackle is your strongest. So why would you move the guy from the weak side? I don't get that. But I'm not really watching him. I want them to move him back to the right, but we don't have a left. Whatever. Our interior line is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be watching them. So realistically, I have to say our interior three is what I'm watching against their front four. That's what I'm watching.
Okay. What you was finna say, Kev, before I go?
Oh no, never mind. I didn't want to get off topic. It can wait.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm actually looking at some coaches and just a few players. I feel like you said, Philly, they didn't lose nothing offensively, so I'm not worried about them. Now they did lose their offensive coordinator, so I'm
That
watching
matters.
for that. I'm watching to see how he gonna play call, because we know you can have the pieces, but if you don't use them right, it can be a disaster. And we know AJ Brown complained a lot last year, so I'm checking for their offensive coordinator, and I want to say I'm checking for their secondary, Philadelphia, because they
Yeah.
bring it back. They let Slay go. They let Gardner Johnson go, and they kind of moving forward with the rookies that they had from last year, Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean. So I'm looking for that. And for Dallas, I'm looking at Brian Schottenheimer. I'm trying to see if he anything like his daddy. I'm also looking at George Pickens' behavior if things don't go his way,
Yeah.
because he's young and talented, and I know being in Dallas, they spotlight everything.
Yeah,
So
YN.
I'm looking to see how he gonna react if things don't go his way. And then I would say Deron Bland. Deron Bland is coming back off an injury, and I want to see if that year that he had was a fluke or not, because I like him. And he's gonna get tested very early. So I would say those are the three for me for both teams. Try to think about that.
Yeah. I was gonna mention the other part about George
Coaches
Pickens.
matter. Coaches
Yeah.
matter. Kellen Moore
No,
gone.
no,
He over there in
no,
New
we
Orleans now.
understand
So
that. Yeah, thanks. Um, you said something about that secondary for the Eagles, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it don't matter who plays in their secondary.
because of that
When
D
you have
line.
a front seven like the Eagles, you can put anybody, you can put Ray Charles back there. Like that's one
You
thing
can't
I
just
will
put
give.
anybody back there now.
No, but that's what I'm speaking to, the greatness of that front seven.
Mhm.
Like their front seven is that
Legit.
good. Like I
Legit.
do not believe, hear me out, and this is nothing against this player. Cooper DeJean, I don't see him being on the island and shutting them down.
Not by himself, but he's solid though.
I ain't gonna
But
lie now. I'm gonna say this. I think he got
hold
the
on.
capabilities. I still gotta see it,
I,
but I think he
I
got the
got you.
capabilities.
I got you. What I am saying is, in most of the scenarios that I have seen where Cooper DeJean shine, is because his front seven did their job. There was not a lot of times where it's him and the receiver, and he
No.
say, "I got him." I
But
have
I'm
not
gonna put
seen
it
that a
like this.
lot.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. I have seen him have good coverages. I have seen him force fumbles, open field tackles for losses, and just game like
Right.
not game
I'm
saving,
speaking
but
to
like
his coverage though.
touchdown plays too. I'm just saying what I'm saying is I'm not gonna act like the front four don't bail them out. But what I'm saying is I think he displayed enough, and he got the heart. I feel like his skill with the heart and the coaching, because Vic Fangio is their defensive coordinator, hell of a coach. The way he used them, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think Buddy like that. But like you said, this is another year. You
Yeah,
got
like
two
I
veterans
like,
gone,
and
and
then on
Darius
top of
Slay,
that,
Gardner
what
Johnson.
was Cooper DeJean playing last year?
He played safety, slot, and outside. He was
He
all
played
over.
more. He played more so nickel. He played more so that
I mean, because you
than
got to think
outside
about it.
corner.
They had two vets. You had Slay,
That
and you had
I get
Gardner
all
Johnson.
that. What I'm saying is he's not proven there. That's
Oh
my
no,
point.
he not. But I think he got the capabilities though.
Not saying he don't. I'm not saying he don't. What I'm saying is I don't see him. Let's say you take two guys off that front seven.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him being able to not be like, I don't see him shutting nothing down. Like, he is a great piece and a masterpiece of a puzzle. I don't
You
see his
basically saying
ability.
he ain't like he's not like a Surtain or a Derek Stingley or something like
I
that.
would never put him, I wouldn't even disrespect them guys like that. I would not
I
disrespect
mean,
them
hey,
guys like
bro,
that.
I ain't gonna put him up there with them, but he did have a great rookie season, and he performed in that Super Bowl, bro.
With a Hall of Fame defense, gang.
But look,
You can look good when everybody around you is a baller. You can get lost in that.
Well, I say that about Brock Purdy, but that's another discussion.
No, I agree. I agree. But when you got everything around you is working properly, because I used to tell you this about Patrick Mahomes when he first became the starter and he had all the weapons around him. I said, yo, I need to see him without these weapons. You take some of these weapons away, then I could truly like gauge what kind of player he is. I'm saying the same thing about Cooper DeJean. I'm not saying he's bad. I'm not saying none of that. But when you got the caliber of guys around you that he has, it's hard to say your ability is up here when everybody around you's ability is up here. It's easy when everybody else's ability is here for yours to be here but look like here.
Yes.
It's easy to do that. So it's not shitting on the kid. I want him to be good, but I'm speaking to the reality. Like, hey, we don't actually know how good he is. He's been kind of spoon fed a great defense. So, you didn't have to work for nothing.
So you don't. So I'm gonna ask you this though: do you think he has the ability to be a great corner or a solid corner in the league?
In the slot, I think he'll be a career, like at his best, he's a career nickel corner.
Look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this: he don't have those traits all the way like this player, but you know who I could see him being kind of like for his career? Huh?
Who you say?
The Honey Badger. I'm saying, I ain't saying just like, I'm saying similar, like gadgety. You know what I'm saying? He a ball hawk. He got return ability. I'm saying he returned balls in college. He returned balls in the league. He a good playmaker on defense. He ain't scared to hit. I'm just saying, like, I know Honey Badger had a little more flair, a little more better probably attributes, but I'm just saying he kind of give me
I
that
definitely
kind of
get the
vibe of player he can be.
I understand that comparison, and I'm respectfully say no, I don't see that.
I can't knock you, but I'm just saying I can see that though. Because what was Honey Badger? They played him at safety, nickel, outside. Like he was that type of player.
But that was who he was everywhere. Like everywhere he ever played, even in college, he was that.
You're right. But look, I'm gonna say this though. I watched Cooper DeJean in college a little bit. The boy was nice. He was locking stuff up and he was returning balls. And
I got you.
The thing I like about him, and I ain't trying to, come off like that before a white boy. Hey man, the boy played like a black dude at DB. He got flavor. Like he don't give me, he ain't John Lynch and all them type guys. Like dude really play like how we look at Christian, how How people look at Christian McCaffrey at running back, I look at him similar like that.
No.
At cornerback.
Not even close.
No, I ain't
best,
saying the production. I'm just saying as far as that flavor.
I'm not shitting on him. I'm not shitting on him, but I'm not saying he's not good in the man, but he's best in the zone. Man to man. I'm not gonna say he'll get. I still need to see but I just don't think.
I gotta look up.
Man to man.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Like it's like, and I feel like as how we're talking about it as if we're shitting on him, and that's not the intention. No, I'm saying how we speaking about it. Like obviously we not, but like how we saying is like he not this, he not that. It's like your lane is not all around player, bro. That's not his lane.
I'm not I'm not comparing the two because like they not the same, but like you know how like when Richard Sherman played for Seattle, he wasn't really a man.
Okay, hey man, Cooper DeJean, man to man grade this past season was 82.7.
I mean,
I'm telling you, the boy ball. Like the boy shot. I'm just saying, from what I seen, he played great in zone, but he was a good man.
But Keelan Point's still valid though. Keelan Point's
yes, like bro, you had a masterful defense around you. You had a masterful defense around you. It's not hard when everybody around you is a dog.
Okay, so hold on. What y'all think about this then? If we gonna do that, why we don't never knock Ed Reed and all these guys?
Come on, Tae. Come on, bro.
No, wait. No, I'm gonna answer. Go ahead,
Ed Reed, Palomalu, these my guys. But I'm just saying, if we gonna say that about him, a lot of these guys had great all around guys.
But go ahead.
So wait. So we gonna say. So you're gonna tell me that the defense that Ed Reed showed up to was built like that?
What? Hey, boy, did you see the documentary?
I have seen the documentary.
They had two defensive linemen. They had
but this what I'm saying.
They had Rod Wilson.
Can I respond to
listen,
that? The boys was loaded.
Right, I'm not. Hold on, let me get him. You will not put that man in those two people's spaces when those two people single-handedly changed games throughout their career.
So I ain't even got.
This is what I'm saying. I'm just speaking to the fact that you said about
it's a difference
coming to a great situation.
It's way different.
Can't say. It's not everything. It's not black and white. Because one thing you're not factoring in that Ed Reed was playing with a bunch of greats, but he was also him at the best at his position. Ray Lewis was the best at his position.
But we had to see that over time, though.
No, you didn't.
Bro,
not with Ed Reed. Not with Ed Reed.
So he came in like that with his rookie season.
Then by the time Ed Reed third year, he was him. What are you talking about?
So this is what I'm saying. I don't know if they had a top 100 back then, but this off his rookie year, young boy came in, I think, top 40. So I'm just saying, of course, we got to see more. We do have to see more.
Right. I'm not shitting on his ear.
Can't tell you talking about the greatest free safety ever and one of the greatest middle linebackers.
That happened over time. When he first came in, nobody knew he was going to end up being a top 3 greatest safety of all time.
But we don't know that about anybody. So what's your argument? But no, hear me out. What you're saying makes it flawed because we don't know that about anybody. We can say that about Ed Reed and Troy Polamalu because we saw it over time. Yeah. It's like having a young kid come into the NBA and say, "Oh yeah, he like Michael Jordan." You can't give him that because we ain't seen him.
Well, I'm saying
you can't give him that
right now. Cooper DeJean until I see otherwise, it's like that. I gotta see more.
I get it, and I know this is gonna sound messed up coming from me. You're saying that because he is a white corner who balls like shit, bro. No, yes, you are. No, yes, you are. Okay, so what about the other white boy? You don't even know his name.
Which one?
On the same team.
Who, a corner? They ain't got 2 white cornerbacks.
Yes, they do. Or a safety, Blankenship.
Yeah, Blankenship, safety. He nice. He cool.
What I'm saying is, you ain't speaking about that kid.
Because this is what I'm saying.
And you can make the argument that their season was like this.
What I'm gonna say. I have had a few years to watch Blankenship. He's cool, but what I'm saying, he didn't come in like this young bull. That's all I'm saying.
He plays safety. The young bull plays nickel corner.
And safety and outside corner. Pop said Cowboys second round pick is gonna show why they traded Micah. You might be right because they defensive
Who?
end. They said he is nice, but
Is
until
Zaraku?
further notice, we have to see.
You talking about Izaraku?
Huh? Yeah, I think from
Izaraku
Boston
from
College.
Boston College?
Yeah,
Man, look, I'm not looking for nobody to take Micah's place. I don't even think it's possible. It's like asking somebody to take Lawrence Taylor's place. I don't think you can
I ain't
do
gonna
it.
do that though.
No, hear me. I'm talking about to who you were to the team, not to legend status. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about to who you were to the team. Lawrence Taylor to his team and Michael Parsons to what we were was similar. And I'm not going to take a rookie guy and say, oh yeah, he's the next because I don't see that. I don't see it. Am I saying it can't happen? No, I wouldn't say that. Just like I'm not saying Cooper DeJean is nice. Like I'm not saying it. Like for you, the mentality that you have about dude is cool, but I don't think it's accurate. Like, bro, you playing. It's like it's like having a little bitty dude with like 12 big bodyguards. Like, of course you can say whatever you want to say because the dudes around you got your back. What happens
Okay,
when you
look,
don't got the dude?
I'm gonna ask y'all one more question before we get to our next topic, man, because we ain't gonna be on here too much longer. Bounce back season or pretty much what we've been done seeing from your boy Dak Prescott? We just gonna keep it short and simple on that. Do y'all have him having a good bounce back season or just pretty much what we always done seen?
I see him having a good bounce back season. Like outside of the publicity and the hate that he gets, we act like Dak Prescott, like Dak, not the Cowboys. We act like Dak is not at least a top 10 passer.
I beg to differ, but hey,
So
Kev,
you
it's
can
on you.
name 10 guys who can throw the ball better than Dak Prescott.
For sure. Kev, it's on you,
Name
bro.
all of them.
I would say,
I will for sure.
I would say, to me, you can't argue with history. So I mean, I guess like anytime Dak has been 100% healthy, he always have a solid regular season. Where it dips off for me is, like I said, him and Lamar come postseason, they just become a shell of themselves. But I think Dak gonna do what Dak does. And Keelan, there's definitely 10 quarterbacks that I can name. I'll let Keontae name them too, but there's definitely 10 quarterbacks
Go ahead,
that can
name.
pass
So
better.
look, I'm
No,
gonna name them.
look. Hold
I'm
on
gonna
now.
name
Wait
them
now.
before I go to the
Understand.
next
Wait.
subject.
This is what I'm gonna say before y'all actually name it. Understand that I'm saying passer. I am not talking about team success.
You
I
talking
am
about
talking
passing?
about a
Yeah,
passer
I'm
of the
finna go.
ball.
Okay, I'm
Go
Go
finna
ahead.
go. Okay, I'm finna go. I'm gonna start with.
Matthew
Okay.
Stafford,
Matthew Stafford, Jaden
Okay.
Daniels. That's two right there. I'm taking Jordan
Joe
Love. I'm
Burrow,
taking Jared Goff, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes,
Josh
Josh
Allen,
Allen, CJ Stroud, uh,
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert. I don't know how
I'm
I was
not
finna forget
taking
him.
Justin Herbert, bro. I'm
What?
I don't know
sorry.
how I
I'm
was
not
finna
taking
forget
Justin
him.
Herbert.
I'm gonna keep it a
I'm not
stat.
taking Justin Herbert.
Even though he got a lot to prove, I'm still taking Trevor Lawrence. That's just if you talking
No,
about
no, I'm
passer.
not. I'm not.
If
I'm
you
not.
talking about passer of the ball, not team success, he said passer.
Right.
He said passer.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought about this the other day. I'm gonna
He's not a
take
better.
Brock Purdy. I'm gonna take Brock
Yeah,
Purdy over him.
that's a pick 'em.
Aaron
That's a
Rodgers
pick
still
'em.
in the league. I'm
That's
taking
a pick 'em.
A-Rod.
Them last three you could argue. Them last three you could
You're
argue.
being disrespectful now. I ain't
No,
even
I'm
gonna
not.
count.
No, I'm
In the
not.
past 2 years, hold on,
No,
wait.
I'm not.
Like that
No, I'm
A
not.
Rod one, I know you trying to shit on my dog.
No, I'm
Because in
not.
the past 2 years,
Hey,
whatever you want A Rod do.
I wouldn't say A-Rod
A-Rod had a
based off
good
these last
season
2 years.
last year. If you
Man,
really
that
go
was
look at his
mediocre.
stats, he
Can't say
had
that
a
was
good
mediocre.
season.
By his standard, that was mediocre. That was mediocre.
By his standards, but
Thank
what I'm
you.
That was
saying, for what he
mediocre.
worked with, and if you look at his statistical
Pinfolk,
season,
we not trying
it
to
wasn't bad.
stop trying to adjust the rules
That
to
was
make him
mediocre.
in
I ain't
there. It
adjusting
was
Yeah.
it now.
mediocre, period.
Nah, that was trash. That was trash. But I mean, he's 40 though, so I put that.
No,
But
for sure.
yeah,
It's cool. All I'm saying is like, bro, we are downplaying the fact that Dak Prescott can actually throw the football, bro.
no, he can. He can.
Like, let's be real about this. Like, I take Justin Herbert out of it because he's one of them dudes that can just sling the ball for him. We ain't seen him actually do nothing. Like, let's be real. We have not. He puts up big numbers, and in the years that Dak Prescott put up big numbers, we don't say nothing about it. These two, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will not put Justin Herbert up there.
If I'm not even just talking about numbers. I'm talking about just passing the ball. I don't see. I mean, I'm not saying and he was above that. I think it's a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I just would take Justin Herbert passing the ball, but you can argue Dak is a top 10 passer, no doubt. You can definitely make a case. You can definitely make a case.
Oh, I didn't even say. Did I say Lamar? Okay.
He's not.
Anyway,
Lamar's not a better.
I'm not
Lamar's not a
putting
better passer.
Lamar. No,
Lamar's
he's
not a
not.
better. Come on,
He's
Ken.
not. He's
Come on,
not.
Ken.
He's
did y'all see
not.
him last year? Okay, look, because I ain't gonna lie, we'll do this all night. I'm gonna go and get us to our next topic.
Yeah, please, because
I know
look,
we'll do this all night. So I'm
Will.
gonna and get us to our next topic, man. We're gonna stay with the homes. We're gonna stay with the hometown teams, man. We got a major showdown tomorrow, 11 o'clock noon, man. The number 1 University of Texas versus Ohio State, man. We're gonna get into some predictions and some key players, and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, let everybody up out of here, man. So look, I'm gonna start with some key players before we get into our predictions. You know, just some key returning players from both teams. So, of course, Texas got Arch Manning coming back. He's the Heisman contender favorite right now. They got a running back, Quintavious Wisner, coming back. He had over 1,000 yards last year. Another running back, C.J. Baxter's returning from an injury. Returning sophomore Ryan Wingo. DeAndre Moore is also a junior who helped them last year a lot. And they got a 5-star freshman, Khalil Lockett. Got a hometown kid, Colin Simmons, defensive end, who looking to have a major impact this year, coming off 9 sacks as a freshman. We got Anthony Hill. He's a projected first-round pick this year. And they have 2 returning All-Americans and safety, Michael Taffy, defensive end, Ethan Burke. Oh, and the sock kid, Malik Muhammad, man. We're going to shout out to him.
Shout out him.
And Ohio State, their key players is, of course, Jeremiah Smith. He's also a Heisman contender.
Of course.
Freak of nature we hadn't seen in so long, you know, probably like Julio, something like that, in my opinion. Caleb Downs, he was the safety that transferred from Alabama, who helped them win last year, who's an All-American, and linebacker Sonny Styles. So, man, with all that being said, man, what y'all think, man? Texas the number 1 seed, but they also coming in as the underdog this game. Ohio State at the house. Who y'all liking, man? I'm gonna start with you, T. Ray. Who you liking for this game?
Ohio State.
Ohio State. Okay, why? Why you say that?
As great as I think Arch Manning is going to be, and he is going to be great. Like,
you took the words out of my mouth.
A lot of his games in which he played, he wasn't the guy. Like, they brought him in to give him experience. But like, how many games did he start last year? Like 2 or 3?
Nah, I want to say like 4 or 5. Probably like 4 or 5.
He ain't start that many.
I thought it was 3.
He ain't start that many games.
Well, about 3 or 4.
And the games that he did start, I think it was one game where it was like a real, like, they were actually in the game. Everything else, it was experience. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get him comfortable there. So for him to be under the helm from start to finish, he has not done that here yet, and he hasn't done it against a Power 5, like a actual championship contending team. He hasn't done that yet. So I don't want to give him too much praise yet. Obviously, we know the ability is there, but we also know, all of us play football. There has to be a mental aspect that you have. Like, to go into we're gonna use us, like going into your first varsity game, you all over the place.
Fact.
You all over trying to get your head right. Now you're thinking about playing the highest level of college football on the number 1 team, and you are what is he, a junior? He's a junior this year? Sophomore? He's a sophomore this year, and it's all on him. I'm not saying he can't handle it, but on average, new guy, we just saw what Salter looked like. For somebody to take over the helm for something that they ain't done yet, you're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, get your nerves right. So that is where I'm saying, like, I don't know if Texas can pull it out.
Okay, what about you, Kev? What you think?
I'm a real focus on college football this year more than ever. But I'm gonna take Ohio State by a field goal. But I mean, I got just from like the small sample size of what I've been seeing from Arch, man, and I got like real high hopes for him this year because like kind of to piggyback off of what Keelan said, I think this is kind of like his moment to where like we finna see, what he made of, and I think he got the ability to do it. But I just want to see how his mindset is going against a team like Ohio State. But I think he's gonna show you, there's levels to this, and separate himself from guys like Shadur Sanders, and stuff like that. So I
Oh
think when
man,
he
he just
get in
had
the
to shoot
league,
a slug.
when he get in the league, I don't foresee him, being on the bench his fresh year. I could be wrong. I just don't see it. But I got high hopes for my white for Manning. I think he's going to continue that legacy. But I got Ohio State.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right. I'm going with Texas only off the strength because they bringing a lot of defensive players back, and I do think Arch is gonna show everybody why he's a Heisman contender. But I'm not gonna sleep on Ohio State because I haven't seen Julian Sand yet. But from what I have seen, he gives me he can throw the ball. Of course, it's different, when the lights is on and players is coming at you. So I gotta see. But I also think Arch was he was built for this moment, man. Like like
Yep.
like just like just how his family prepared him. I feel like, of course, this just one step. He's still gonna have a lot more phases to go through. But I just feel like all the preparation he has been through for his life has led him up to this moment. And I truly think that he knows that he has to perform. He has to perform.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and also I think it's kind of a little more because Ohio State beat them last year in the playoffs to go to the championship. So I'm not gonna say that Ohio State's gonna come in lazy, but I feel like Texas got more to prove, meaning they're
Mhm.
probably going to play harder. Sarkisian has a little more to prove now that they saying Texas pretty much has a full roster. That's just
Can
my
I
opinion.
can I ask a question here? And
Mm-hmm.
this is the part that I think is probably going to be the most important. How many returners does each team have?
Okay, okay. I had that wrote down. I know for sure Ohio State bringing back Caleb Downs. Say okay. I'm gonna start with Texas. Texas bringing back Archman, and of course he let me
No,
see. He threw
returning
for 9
starters. Returning
touchdowns.
starters.
Okay, returning starters. Running back Quintemian Wisner is returning starter. Wide receivers Ryan Wingo and DeAndre Moore are returning. You could say that's 3 on the offense. Oh, and then they got 3 returning offensive linemen. On the defense,
Okay.
they got Colin Simmons, who they got supposed to be a high projected first round pick. Anthony Hill, they got him as a pick linebacker. All American safety Michael Taffy. He okay. I don't want to say okay. He was there last year. I thought he was came from another team. Malik Muhammad that came from SOC and Ethan Burke. So they got 5 returning defensive starters. They got 3 returning offensive starters. Ohio State has Jeremiah Smith coming back, Caleb Downs coming back, Sonny Styles, Carnell Tate, Eldrick Houston, Carson Hinsman, and they have David. I don't know how to say bro name, but he a cornerback. And they have an old lineman. I don't know how to say his name. Tishabala. He coming back. Not equal. They both got about eight to 9 returning starters.
Okay, so it's okay. Well, I'm gonna say it like this. It should be a good game. It should be a hell of a game. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's gonna be high scoring.
Yeah.
See what I okay. So okay, we gonna get into y'all predictions then. Give me a score prediction because I don't know, man. Like I'm gonna be up early watching that game, but I don't know.
Upset alert. Ohio State is gonna win.
But they the favorite.
Um. Oh.
They're the favorites.
I didn't know that.
They're 1.5 favorite.
I'm saying it because Texas is 1 in their 3.
But they're at home.
I got you. Texas is 1 in their 3.
Okay.
So that's why I'm saying it like that. So I'm taking Ohio State over Texas, and I think Texas loses by 2 touchdowns. I think Texas loses by 2 touchdowns.
That's a hot take. Kev, it's on you.
I said, I know. I think they lose by 2 touchdowns.
I got Ohio State 34-31.
Dang, y'all think it's gonna be high scoring like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
You got 2 quarterbacks who trying to prove themselves. Like, yes, bro, they putting the ball down the field. Yes.
And got to run the game.
Okay, I ain't gonna go a little as high as y'all, but I'm gonna go Texas. I'm gonna go Texas 24-21. I'm gonna go Texas 24-21. I don't have it being. I don't have either team winning by more than a touchdown for sure, but I think Texas will get the pull off. Because like I said, man, just with everybody first game, I know them nerves is gonna be there. That stadium is gonna be jam packed. It's gonna be some rust, and then too, it might not. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm gonna say 24-21.
I think the exact opposite. I think week 1 they finna come out guns blazing. That's
right. This college we talking about, bro. Like this is college we talking about, dog.
So y'all think so do y'all think this is a potential national championship matchup?
Potentially.
No.
Potentially.
No.
Potentially.
I'm saying it's a 12 seed team. You saying you don't think they can meet up later?
I don't see. I'm gonna say it like this. I don't see Texas staying in the top 10.
Huh?
I don't see Texas staying in the top 10.
What?
That's interesting.
Being honest.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Let's look at so hear me out. Let's look at the wait, hold on. Let's look at what college football has looked like. Not even speaking to a specific team. But let's look at what college football has looked like, with the exception of the SEC teams when they get real hot. Most teams that start in the top 5 don't end in the top 5.
Nah.
Most teams that start in the top 5 do not end in the top 5. Like, you take those SEC teams away in that era where the SEC was just them dogs, like, across the board. That was the only team that was legitimately standing that 1 to 5 range, them SEC squads. Nobody else has been doing that.
So you got Texas losing what, 2-3 games?
I ain't say that.
That's the only way
I don't think
top 10?
That's not true either. That's not true because of how they run it.
Yeah,
but
like
you gotta think, if they lose to Ohio State, they not going past 3, especially if it's a game within a touchdown of 3 points.
It depends, because if Texas lose to Ohio State and then 2, 4, 5, and 6 win, where does Texas go?
Say that again.
I said if Texas lose to Ohio State and then the number 2 ranked team, the number 4 ranked team, and the number 5 ranked team all win their game, where is Texas gonna go?
It depends on who they play and how they won those games. We all know college get janky. We all know.
I get that. I'm not saying that that's not a thing, but this is week 1, gang.
Okay, I'm gonna put it like this. Let's say the number 5 team is going against Weber State. And they beat them 49-0.
I don't think it's gonna move.
But Texas loses to Ohio State 28-21.
Yeah.
I don't see them putting the team who just beat Weber State over them.
I agree.
To them.
But that's if they playing a team like Weber State. Who is the 2, 4, and 5 teams playing?
But no, that's what I'm saying. That's why I gave hypothetical as far as
no, right.
The 5 team could be going against Weber State.
I got you, but are they?
No, I haven't looked at it, and it's like Chris said on YouTube, style points that matters a lot in college. Now, if the number 5 team is going against a non-ranked opponent, they beat their ass by 60, for sure they gonna probably get moved up in the ranks. But if it's an unfavorable matchup and they don't go out there and just put put the brakes on, put the gas on them,
Yeah.
then
No,
I don't see him jumping ahead.
I definitely hear what you're saying. I'm just saying that is a possibility because somebody got to lose this game. You feel me? Someone's going to lose.
Well, we don't know.
And
They
then
in
you
games and
got
ties now.
they
After
not
two
gonna tie with.
overtimes,
I definitely
overtimes,
understand.
no,
I understand what you're
3. I
saying.
want to say 3.
That's not gonna happen tomorrow. Like I get what you're saying, but like yeah, that's real. That's not happening tomorrow. Somebody is going to win.
Okay. Look, man, I appreciate y'all for jumping on here with me tonight, man. We're gonna be I might come back tomorrow, just depending on how the games come back. But for sure, next Thursday, we jumping right into it, Cowboys and Eagles.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let
I'm gonna
y'all
have my
go and stay
jersey
who
on.
y'all
Win,
is.
lose, or draw.
I'm gonna let y'all stay who y'all is, where people can find y'all on Instagram before we get up out of here.
Hey, that's for you, Kev. I don't want nobody to follow
Me, I'm the same way.
No, I mean, I'm just saying,
I'm the
you
same
never
way.
know. But hey,
What?
just saying, you never know, man. But hey, I appreciate y'all, Brodies. I appreciate
Hey, look.
Hey, but nah, before we go, I just wanted Keaton's opinion on something. I just wanted his perspective because I know he know football. So do you share the same sentiment with Keontae that Lamar Jackson still need more, or do you feel like he
No,
has a complete team?
he does have a complete team.
How
Lamar
long has
Jackson
he
is
been
not
having a
a good
complete team?
every year.
So Keontae,
every.
look, hold on now, don't interrupt me. See, what Keontae likes to do, Keontae likes to minimize it and say, oh, he don't got no number one wide receiver, which may be true, but I'm looking at it as a collective. He has way more than enough to get the job done.
Way more.
I.e., they had the
Okay,
most.
let's hear this. I'm gonna say it, and I'm sorry for cutting you off. I'm gonna
No,
say it like this. Historically speaking, when it comes to football, a run first guy doesn't usually win much.
I agree.
Like
I
you can
agree.
even go like we can say the last run first, like not even last. I think Jalen Hurts is the
You speaking
first
my
guy
point.
that we can say is legitimately a runner who
Bro, the
won the
man
Super Bowl.
threw over 30-some touchdowns, and right now you can't tell me 4 weapons on. Scratch Derrick Henry. You
Now
can't
watch this.
name me three or 4 weapons
Now
right now the man got on
now
offense.
Yes,
now
I
now
can.
now hear me out. Wait. It ain't even about the weapons. He's the weapon. Now think about it like this. This is what I want you. Wait. Think about it like this. You have a guy who, when he decides to up and run, you can't touch him. Do you think defenses don't scheme for that?
But this is what I'm
Do you
saying.
think like no? I'm not done. Hold up, people. Do you think teams don't scheme for that?
Of course.
So what I'm saying with that is when you have a guy who can legitimately take off on you, what are you going to do? You're gonna have a couple guys watching him. You're gonna have a couple guys like really paying attention to him. That's taking somebody out of your coverage. Because it's not gonna be a defensive end that's gonna watch him. It's not gonna be your middle linebacker that's gonna watch him like that unless you got Fred Warner.
He got a
So
Roquan. He got a Roquan Smith. Well, never mind. You talking about the
no, I'm
opposing team.
talking about the opposition.
Got you.
So
Got
when
you.
you think about guys like that, because you gotta think Michael Vick done threw over 3,000 yards before.
He ain't never had a Derrick
But
Henry.
that's irrelevant.
No, it's not. Not to the point that I'm trying to make.
See, that's
Go
why I
ahead.
hate Mark Andrews dropped that ball last year in the end zone. Cause this, like, my guy, like,
What about the year before that? Okay, but scratch that. What about the year before that?
Or the
I
year
give you
before
the year
that.
Or
before
the year
that.
before that?
I'll give you
What?
the year before that. But bro, can we not act, bro? All right,
Can't
bro.
tell you, Baltimore been having a top 3 defense the last to Keelan Point the last 3 years. They been loaded. You keep talking about because they don't have a number
You
one
gotta
guy.
put points on the
I'm gonna
board.
say this. I'm gonna say that's not true either because they won the Super Bowl with Trent Dilfer.
Bro, you know the
Exactly.
league is not like that no more, bro.
Bro,
You're right, but
that's the
you are so right. But the thing that you gotta think about, you have the most exciting quarterback in the league
with
with
a top
the
3
top
running
three
back.
defense
With a
and
top 3 running back.
a top 3 running back. What is your excuse,
What do
Kimbo?
you need? What do you need? What more do you need? With
watch
Isaiah
this.
Likely, Mark
Okay.
Andrews, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman. You have
Oh,
a solid
Andrews the
core.
reason they lost last year.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
All I'm gonna
So
say
watch
is
this.
he
On
don't need
one
no
note,
more.
we do this, but then on the other note, we sit here and we don't say nothing about Hurts, but all that what he got at
You
Philadelphia.
can.
Nobody. We haven't spoke about Hurts for real.
And
We
Hurts
ain't
is not.
talked
And
about
Hurts
Hurts.
is not on Lamar Jackson level. Hurts is not Lamar Jackson.
I'm just
Athletically,
saying,
nowhere
he
near.
got those type. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Damn near every team that was in the playoffs last year had better weapons than Lamar Jackson.
That's a lie.
I disagree.
It's a
Keontae,
lie, bro.
Probably Green Bay Packers.
Keontae, you can't just look at it from a wide receiver standpoint. He has Derrick Henry in the backfield and two legit solid tight ends. And you say whatever you want about Zay
Bro, Isaiah
Flowers.
Likely
He
had
produced that.
457 yards last year, bro. Stop acting like he
Fam,
just was
as
a
a
Pro
collective,
Bowler,
fam,
bro.
all of them.
Like,
Mark Andrews had 7 touchdowns. Isaiah
So I
Likely
have a
had 6
question.
touchdowns.
How many yards is he supposed to have as the secondary tight end? How many yards is he supposed to have?
No, I'm not saying. What I'm saying is he's solid, but how Kevin Hunt be talking about him like he just.
I'm talking about as a collective. They are good.
Listen, I'm gonna say it like this. Keviante is right. They have a side. Like when it comes to top to bottom, there's not a lot of teams better. When you talk top to bottom,
my Josh Allen them didn't get far because they didn't have.
They did go far.
Hold on, say that again. Say that again.
He didn't have no weapons.
Yes, he did. They lost to KC.
Bro, you said, wait, did you say Josh Allen? Bro, Josh Allen has been getting them cats to the AFC Championship for the past like 3 years, bro. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
And why haven't he got him over the hump?
Because Patrick Mahomes ended up having the last possession of the game.
But see, look, why would you wait? Time out. Why are you moving the goalposts? Because we have not said nothing about Josh Allen or Jalen Hurts. You just brought them up to make Lamar up here.
He caught me off guard. We were supposed to be in it, and he started this. So,
because Keelan,
we got a long season ahead of us. You hear me?
Keelan.
So I'm gonna say
this. What I like to do.
I'm gonna say
I like looking at stuff as a collector. I'm just like, bro, you can't tell me this man don't have what it on his.
He has more than enough. This is the reality. This is the reality. When you have a quarterback with Lamar Jackson, hold on, I'm gonna end it right here. When you have a quarterback with Lamar Jackson's athleticism, it's terrible to say because we saw it again with Michael Vick. When you have a guy who has the ability to run like that, there are times where he needs to be putting that ball down the field. He gonna take off.
Yep. But you know what, Keelan? Or sometimes see with Lamar, it's actually the other way around too, because sometimes when he's supposed to take off, he don't take off. He end up holding on the ball and end up throwing it when he have opportunities to run.
Yeah.
That's you know what I'm saying?
I gotta put it like this. I love watching Lamar Jackson play. I never take nothing away from that. But if you asking me to build a team to win the Super Bowl, he ain't on it.
I mean,
we'll go all night. Hey, to the chat that watched tonight, man, I appreciate y'all. This was the first episode. I appreciate my brothers for joining me tonight, man. And we finna have a great season, man. We finna have a great season. We ain't sugarcoat nothing all season, man. So
hey, real quick, and this is just to pay homage to you. Hey, my boy is really trying to make something happen with this podcast, giving everybody a voice to say what they got to say. Tap in, support, show love. We build in our communities off of support. Support, show love.
For sure.
But hey, I'm out, man. I love y'all boys, man.
I love y'all boys too, man. What's up?
Sure.
All right.